Pink Floyd. It's 105.9 The Brew, Tanner and Drew. So happy it's Friday, man.
Oh, I can't even begin to tell you.
Gonna get so weird this weekend. Speaking of weird, we got a pretty cool guy in the studio, but it's okay to admit that you're kind of a weird guy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty well known.
Yeah?
It's eccentric.
Welcome to the show, Meshach Babcock, and that yes is his real name.
That is real.
Why am I the only one applauding for Meshach?
People pay to get a name like that.
Meshach Babcock, what the hell were your parents thinking? What's going on there?
That's a question I've asked myself over the years as well.
It's a cool name, though. Actually, you should be happy with that now. Meshach. It sounds like a porn star's name, though, man. Meshach Babcock.
Starring.
Yeah. So Meshach, his story, if you haven't heard, he had that vest that ended up in the Macy's in New York City. Now, from what I understand, in 2010, you graduated from Morgan City High.
Right.
In 2013, you went back for Battle of the Bands.
Yep.
And during Battle of the Bands, you took your vest off, which has a ton of band patches on it. I see Dio, Hollow's Eve. Who else is on there?
Merciful Fate, Nasty Savage, Violence.
So good Christian bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Family stuff.
Bands.
The vest was stolen. Fast forward to 2016, and all of a sudden he's scrolling through Facebook, and he sees that his vest is hanging up on the wall at Macy's in New York City.
Yeah, what was it? Was it an Instagram post or something that somebody had put up?
Yeah, it was an Instagram post from a guy, Tommy Jones, and
great actor.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones, our favorite.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, guy that works for Nuclear Blast.
Yeah.
And he then Nasty Savage, the band, posted it to their page. My drummer Sergio Ginez then saw it like Sergio Vaginez is his actual name.
Do you ever call him Sergio Vaginas?
Yeah.
Yes, often.
Very
So
often.
it gets back to you that the
it
vest
gets
is
back
there.
to me. Yeah, like 12:30 in the morning on a Saturday. I'm at the bar, and next thing I know, I'm about crapping myself and jumping up and down and.
So did you
screaming.
immediately reach out to Macy's and be like, "Yo, that was my vest that was stolen a couple years ago"?
Yeah, well, I have a flip phone from 1999, so I had to wait till the next day to go onto my computer to go check it out online. And at that point, my friend Nick Prom had already made a page for it, and it was already starting to get spread around.
So, one night, Kelsey, my girlfriend, is scrolling through Facebook and sees this, contacts me, and obviously we're like, this is a good story. Let's contact the news. So we reach out to K2 and say, hey, let's partner up on this because this is a pretty cool story. We are actively trying to get Meshach's vest back. We personally had contacted Macy's. I believe, Kelsey, you were the first one to talk to Macy's about the vest. Well, he talked to him first, but so it was Meshach first.
I didn't get through.
So, you didn't even get through. So Kelsey is the first one who got a hold of Macy's. We get a hold of Macy's, and they even say to us, it's obvious it's his vest because he's got pictures of him wearing it at that Battle of the Bands.
And there's
it
nothing
even
ordinary
smelled like me.
about this vest. It's basically like a fingerprint. You couldn't make a second one to look exactly like it.
Right. And so, sure enough, we got Macy's. We convinced Macy's to bring you I guess they just overnighted it? It just showed up at your house one morning?
Yeah, just showed up in the morning.
Look at that.
Just sitting on your porch, or some guy wake you up?
Well, fortunately, he couldn't wake me up, but
Because he was so wasted.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, it was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon when I finally got up, and thank God it wasn't December because the box might have gone missing. So
People like to steal stuff,
yeah, absolutely.
So after how many years did you not have the vest?
Just over 3 years.
So over 3 years, you didn't have the vest. It's now returned. Does it smell the same? Did they clean it up at all, or did Macy's just buy it and throw it up on the wall?
Yeah, they just threw it up on the wall.
Really?
Yeah, they probably thought it smelled good.
It's probably
it's got that unique shack scent.
his shack scent. That's really great that they got it back. But of course, K2 finds out that Meshach gets his vest back thanks to us, and they immediately call you. What happens then?
Like a half hour later, they're at my house doing an interview.
Damn, it's like those Bill O'Reilly shock interviews. You open the door, it's like, hey, what are you having, mac and cheese for breakfast? What are you doing? Can we come in? Like, open
Ambush
couch.
journalism.
We got an
Didn't
open
bring
couch
any
in here.
condiments or anything.
So they just show up at your house. Of course, there's no thanks to us. There's no mention. And like I said, I love K2. We're good partners with them.
Yeah.
But man, we gave you that story, and we get no credit at all. They did, like I said 2 weeks ago when Drew and I bitched about it, they did update the news story and give us credit. But, come on,
like a
man.
little TV time.
If anything, Kelsey needs to be said thank you to, because she's the one who made this happen. And by Kelsey, that also means us.
Yeah, and then throw our name in there behind that.
But I can't believe it, K2 just stole our story.
I can't believe that this thing has gotten back here this quick. I thought we were going to go through so much red tape and that there was going to be, got to prove it on a higher level and blah, blah, blah. So is that the only thing that was sent in the pack?
I got the vest back. And then I also got 2 cards from Ralph Lauren and Macy's.
Because you seem like a guy who would shop at Ralph Lauren.
Oh, absolutely.
You get gift cards?
Yeah, I got a gift card from Macy's, and they, kind of nonchalantly said that it was to, pair up something with my vest to wear skydiving naked. So probably get myself a nice pair of underwear.
Nice.
Well, Meshach, your mom sent me an email.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, your mom sent me an email and wrote up a bunch of embarrassing things for me to ask you. And some of this stuff, man, I don't know what you're thinking. Meshach, did you pass out one night watching TV, but woke up to see your reflection and then screamed to high heaven because you were scared of your own reflection?
Oh, gosh.
And
yes.
you ran down the hall crying?
I wouldn't say crying. It was more of a release of water from my tear ducts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was absolutely terrified. And then my dad slams the door open to see what's going on, and then I'm screaming. I start hitting him. Then my mom's hitting him because I'm screaming, and he's oh man, it was.
You know who? I know somebody who
woke up and beat each other
movies.
up.
Yeah.
I know someone who gets scared of their reflection. My 7-month-old puppy.
Oh.
He gets scared. Well, you're a human being. I don't know what you're doing there, Meshach. What about this? Did you convince a teacher? This is what your mom said. What happened after he got caught selling the teacher's pretzel to kids in the lunchroom for $0.25? There was a substitute that day, and he convinced her that the teacher would always let him sell her pretzels for quarters.
Oh boy, we're taking a time travel now.
So you jack the food in school and go sell it in the cafeteria?
Yep, I was hustling those giant pretzels.
Well, Meshach, you're a very interesting individual. I'm very happy that you got your vest back. I think it's back to its rightful owner, Drew.
Yeah, and it looks like it's your style. I saw that they gave you another jacket as well. I'd stick to the one you got on.
Yeah. It's the other one's nice, for maybe some wine tasting and
Easter
and cheese.
Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thanks for coming on, Meshach. You can check out pictures of Meshach's vest, and you can watch the whole story of how it ended up in New York City after it got stolen. I mean, it's a pretty interesting story. 1059thebrew.com. Click on Tanner and Drew. Meshach, thank you for coming on, brother.
Thank you.